We're back with another first time watching, which is
A Haunting in Venice 2023.
a little bit history, you guys. We already watched the first one, which is The Murder on the Orient Express.
On 2017.
We watched in Premium Rats format, which is Ultra HD.
Wow,
It is so
so
big and the sound, everything.
In post-World War II Venice, Poirot, now retired and living in his own exile, reluctantly attends a seance. But when one of the guests is murdered, it's up to the former detective Poirot to once again uncover the killer.
We already saw the trailer that there's going to be this actress that plays in the All Everything at Once, Everything Everywhere at Once.
This legend.
Miss Leo.
Yeah. She just recently won an Oscar.
There's a lot of the A-star cast in this movie.
Wow.
We can wait. We are so excited.
Yeah, like this video, subscribe to our channel and comment you guys.
Click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. All videos include the subtitles, so make sure to turn on the closed caption, you guys.
You guys ready? Ready? Let's do your sales.
Oh, 20th Century Fox.
Oh.
Oh, so special. The first one starts with the train ride.
Yeah.
Train scene.
Wow, look at that buildings.
Is this a castle?
I don't think so. Look at those birds. So cute.
Yeah. Oh, lots of statue in there. We look from the trailer, the third one is more kind of like horror.
Yeah.
Horror feel.
Sounds.
Yeah. Oh.
Poirot is already having a nightmare.
Yeah. We see him again. We know him in Murder on the Orient Express. Yeah, here we go, guys. A Haunting in Venice.
We already know Kenneth Branagh in Murder on the Orient Express, Tenet, Dunkirk,
Yeah. Wow.
Venice, Italy.
1947.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it really look like this in the past?
Yeah.
Wow, the famous bridge.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a beautiful scenery.
Italy, you guys.
Yeah.
Their food is so good.
Yeah.
The pasta, wow.
Spaghetti.
Pizza.
Yeah.
She's looking for ingredients. He's really perfectionist.
Father, you must help. My parents both mysteriously died, and my brother soon after. They say we're cursed.
Oh.
What did they tell you? Touch him again, and I keep your hand.
So funny.
Oh, the ass.
Oh, he's measuring the egg. Just like in the
Yeah.
first one, the first film.
That's so cute.
There is a lady here. She says she's in Venice on urgent. She says she's a friend of yours.
I don't have any friends.
He said you would say, so I should give you this.
Oh.
The authority.
Hello, young man.
Oh, is
Is
this
mother at
beautiful
home?
lady?
You must forgive my body.
She's famous, right?
One may pass, but the face.
Really?
I don't remember.
Oh,
This?
She looks familiar.
Yeah.
Gosh, I like this song. The little chocolate chip.
Hercule Poirot really walled himself up into retirement. Aches for cases.
I am much satisfied.
No, happiness, not satisfaction. A writer knows the difference. Even picked
Wow, so beautiful.
Don't underestimate me for a clever turn of. I am the world's #1 mystery writer, or was anyway. Bestsellers, 27 of 30
She's a
books.
writer.
Yeah.
Ariadne Oliver, it is good to see you.
You're coming with me. Time to put some life
Coming with
back
me.
into your life. Did you not hear? This is urgent.
You are not the first who has come to seduce.
Not a case. It's much spiffier than that. You really are cut off from the world.
What is spiffier?
Wow. It's really like Dunkirk.
The Americans imported loud music and terrible, but we also brought back Halloween. There's a party tonight for the children.
Oh, wow, Halloween costumes. A nun?
Yeah.
Poirot, I found something. I've looked at it from every which way.
You are.
So beautiful, the cinematography.
Yeah.
The unholy Ms. Reynolds. She's a spiritualist, a medium. According, I've seen a million of these so-called. Each one a flim-flam fake. Then there's that one. Astonishing. That at a seance? I am the smartest person out, so I
I
can't.
really like woman's hat. The hat colors, kind of greenish, is so beautiful. Look at that.
Matched with the outfits.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, we're invited to a seance. Vamoosh.
The music is so classic.
Yeah.
The Italian music.
It's like one of those games, like creating wine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you guys, 2023 is nearly ends.
Yeah.
Look at these fireworks. We're going to see fireworks at the end of this year.
Yeah.
There it is.
Palazzo Lacrime di Giovani. In Venice, we say every house is haunted or cursed.
I think the ghost is the killer.
Yeah, judging from the trailers.
Are you ready, children? Long ago, this palazzo was an orphan with doctors and good nurses.
Wow, so cinematic.
Yeah.
Pigs make people afraid and people.
Is it not too frightening for the children?
Scary stories make life less scary.
The children soon realize, locked inside to die, starving, calling. And they want more children to join, for they want revenge on the doctor who left them here to die. For the mark of the children's vendetta.
Oh.
No one here is a doctor, or a nurse? No? Then I guess it's safe to start the party!
Wow, that's so fun.
Yeah.
It's like a theme park.
That toy.
Yeah.
It's like in the Conjuring 2 movie.
Yeah.
There's that toy.
What?
Do you pull? There's an actual literal party and you thought you might play with other children.
Games are frivolous. Halloween calls for horror store. Don't you think so, Miss Olga?
At least want some cake?
For the orphans.
What?
Check on father. No good at parties.
You don't wanna join the party.
None alert. Oliver, it's a thrill to. You're my favorite author. Your mysteries give me faith. Sadly, life doesn't round out so well as to.
All right. Oh, I understand.
This is our hostess, the soprano of Diva's Life of Glamour.
Where did all the money go? Everyone who ever lived here falls victim to some. That's the legend, anyway. Children's vendetta. Someone sees a child's shadow on the wall, like her daughter a year ago.
Oh.
That's who we're to hear from tonight. The lost girl from beyond.
I will not be.
Miss Rowena, it's leaking again. Dad, are you alright, Dad? Do you need a pill?
Is that a Jamie Dornan?
Go, if you'd prefer.
All right, I promise, Rowena.
Good, I was looking forward to the seance.
Do the children a great kindness.
Adults, too. Care to bog for an apple, mister? It looks like fun.
The fun is not for me.
Look at the mats.
I'm glad for it. It's been far too long since there was laughter.
Well, it is a remarkable palazzo.
You can have it. Can't afford to fix it. I can't stand it. No one will buy it at any price, not us.
Hmm.
Forgive me. I had hoped seeing all these faces might make it hurt. Mrs. Arena. Yes.
Your guest is here.
God, I'm actually nervous.
You believe in psychics?
This house made me believe. It holds voices, whispers, sobbing. My daughter used to stay up at night. I thought it was with her doll. My daughter. To hear her voice again. A word. I would give that, Miss Reynolds, all I have.
So creepy, that mask. Yeah. Why the mask is so like that? It's the one tears. Oh, Michelle Yeoh.
This one will be very sad. Miss Reynolds, everything is prepared for you in the salon as your assistant specified.
So noisy.
Your children will be gone before we begin. So many everywhere.
Horrible memories. Your daughter's room is on the third.
How did you?
May we do it there?
Of course.
Do you know what happened to her daughter?
Ariadne Oliver, my nemesis.
We meet again. The unholy Miss Joyce.
The press coined that one.
Bonsoir, madame. Say that I expected someone.
Dramatic. Ridiculous.
An old crone.
This is the perfect word, the crony, old crony.
Didn't ask to be what I am. Why I like the term medium, not big or small, I'm not interested, but I can talk to the dead. You,
I am Hercule Poirot.
You were Hercule Poirot.
the detective, anything but medium. Am I your next quite famous?
I am retired from cases.
But you are here to discredit. Isn't that why the great writer brought you?
I am here as a favor to Miss Oliver, who is eager to divine your meaning. Have been all my life.
My kind.
Opportunists to pray.
You don't believe in the souls after death. How sad for you.
Yes, it is most sad. The truth is sad.
Any honest sign of devil. For if there is a God, there is a soul. And if we have God, that we have everything, meaning, order, justice, but I have seen too much of the world. Too war, bitter evil of human. No God, no ghosts, respect no mediums who can speak to them.
You were saying?
That chandelier light just dropped down. I think this is a setup.
As if I didn't have enough to even be here, Pastor.
I don't think they'll bother us.
What happens, Pastor?
Well, still a charlatan.
Healing weakened by water damage.
No credit for theatrical time. Alicia's room except.
When the lights go on all over the kingdom.
If I may, please, how did the girl die?
Balcony, the canal.
Drowning.
A suicide.
Wasn't her fault. They pushed
Mrs. Semenoff, please.
The doctor. You cared for her. You saw.
What's wrong with him?
Wait, please. Who has been inside here tonight? Miss Reynolds, our assistant?
No one. I have the only key. No one stepped foot here since Miss Alicia to dust a bit and to check.
Who is Harry?
Her friend. She told him everything. He used to speak before she died. Now he just cries. Everything is just as she left it. It's Rowena wouldn't let me move.
This shot is looking so beautiful. Look at that ceiling. Yeah, it's like painted forest.
Alicia and her were inseparable. Palazzo was there, always. Only a week at a time between travel for the. But Alicia had the children's girl. He grew so beautiful. Then she met her chef, Maxine. They were engaged so far, so in love. And she and her fiancé Quarrel moved back here to the Palazzo. That's when she started to see the children and wanted her for themselves. She suffered her last week seeing things. And oh, so they want you here with them. It drove her mad. Rowena didn't leave her side, begging the spirits to let her be. They didn't. They left a mark of the children's vendetta. The police said the cuts were from the fall.
Listening.
I am telling you, monsieur, this is against nature and the good law. Somebody will have to pay.
Listening.
Baba the rabbit.
Oh, the light bulb.
Maxime, be at Palazzo 10 p.m. Important news about Alicia. I was invited.
Not by me.
They was trying to kick me out. It's never worked before. If there's something to hear.
Tell that to your new fiancé. Waited a whole 6 months after Alicia died. I hear she's insensibly rich.
Land grants from King George. I'm going to be a New Yorker and a rich, the only kind to be. You should come visit. I'll buy you a hot. Should I throw him out? Right. Give me the excuse.
Whatever you want, Maxine.
I lost two, Rowena.
It's raining.
9 or 10. I don't know. Take 12 chairs at full house.
A seance? Christ in hell. Typewriter. No Ouija board.
I think myself more secretary than any voices speak, and I take dictation.
Leopold, perhaps go and read.
I want to see Alicia. She's my friend too.
You're not scared of ghosts?
Goes here all the time. They say you're a fake.
You start doing a seance.
No one touched me until the trance is Alicia Drake. I believe it was you who called to me. Too many spirits spilling with the dim souls can't let go.
Do we stop, Miss Reynolds?
If someone wants to be heard, we are here listening. Spirits, you scream and no one hears. We do now. Alicia Drake, find your voice.
It just got cold.
Is someone there?
Right. Yes.
Didn't touch the key.
Must have. You can't all be such.
It's wrong. This is very wrong.
This is so cool.
Listening, we are here listening. It is the hallowed time. Your spirit is close. Your voice is loud. Alicia,
Alicia.
I feel you are in pain.
It hurts.
Did someone hurt you?
Yes.
No!
Poirot, let her finish.
No! First, let the secret confederate in the chimney.
I'm all right.
What?
The second assistant, you're similar and pierced you for the first assistant. Ah, that magnetic. Et voila, the talking typewriter.
A fake.
Housekeeping could be improved. No one had been in this room except you, yet my new friend left his footstep. Right scratch at the keyhole indicates as Oliver, you must find a new subject, Miss Drake. I am sorry for your loss. But this oracle is a fake.
I didn't touch anything.
The bird is talking. So funny.
Thirsty.
What a scene. Alicia? She made contact?
Leave me. No, I want to die. What is happening?
Alicia showed me
Oh my god.
on the balcony. Not alone. He didn't jump.
Murder! You killed me. You killed me.
Show me.
You killed me.
Who hurt you?
You killed me.
Murder.
Oh my gosh. What just happened? So dramatic.
You kill me.
She's like giving a hint, but she playing all of them.
Tanya, it truly is unholy.
It was Alicia's voice. Killed her.
We can't prove any of it.
Then what was it?
Showmanship. Peter catching us in a group.
War the Worlds on the radio? The damn doors blew open.
I can't. That was my daughter.
Oh, no. Don't you dare leave without saying. You saw what I saw.
It was fake.
Real. That woman is... There's a sure as hell she's my next book. A big beer book. The woman who stumbled...
I admit I cannot solve all of our methods.
You won't? Come on. How incredible. God who cares enough to make after death comes...
Nothing.
Something.
If there was a God, you would not make this work.
She thought this was all fake. Yeah. I'm so excited for the ending. Oh, look at her.
I hope you'll be back tomorrow. Marina made me promise to search for her. Miss Oliver says I should prepare.
Tore, I'll find us a boat.
Grazie.
These spirits were particularly sad. Settings always exact a price.
As I'm sure do you. You are amongst frauds.
I wish I was a fraud.
A fraud.
Less painful. Someone dies and we comfort with secrets plain to imagine. A war nurse who here surrounded by scream on her wall inside her mind. And the only thing that's telling the mourners their suffering as only I could begrudge that.
You made a mother believe her daughter not gentle, not humble.
I felt pain.
Did you see who killed Alicia?
It was not revealed. Maybe tomorrow.
A lucrative convenience.
Maybe tomorrow.
Terrors for children, Miss Reynolds.
You might learn from that. Children can suffer and still laugh off for apple. They're alive. Death everywhere you went. All your life. Oh, just friend, Catherine. We shall not meet again.
You persist that you are real.
And Ivan. Who's getting hurt? Magic won't come unless you call it in. Unless it really is all true. Lighten up, pal. You might have fun. I'd say to remember me, but you will.
She put the outfit on him. Oh, the clock.
Snake.
Apples.
Lighten up.
Oh. Oh my god, who is that?
Can you hear me? Who did this?
Left me as Reynolds stopped by the upward. I lifted my back as how masculine is Miss Reynolds.
What?
What's going on?
Is that?
I will call my old station. You should know the men on duty.
I thought my cupboards were there.
I scrounged up some tea left from the park. Found your honey in the linen closet.
Il direttore generale per l'Italia portfolio.
We'll get there without her. I promise. None of you saw anyone on the stairs.
Some things can't be seen.
Maybe she jumped. No, not Miss Reynolds.
Talked about a murder.
Oh, who's the killer?
You still think she's
So
real?
curious.
Please, she made up that murder idea to offer and to bait the hook on a new income.
Then why is she dead?
Gravity.
Spoke in Alicia's
I
voice.
was being interrogated by your lady, or ask her. Then ask the doc. Bastard already killed your wife.
That woman called to them, and they answered.
Before she did sit.
Reynolds was in the British Isles served with the Kames at Malthausen House.
Vendetta.
The canals are not safe. We can't get a boat here until the storm.
When will that be?
It's out of police control, Senora.
Well, never spend the night in this house before.
Oh.
The medium boasts of having a vision of she's dead. One of you felt her eyes and killed her. Tried to kill me. No one should leave this place until I know who. Commissario, stand here and see these gates to close your eyes. Stand here and watch the commissary.
You suspect me? I was a cop.
All the more reason to suspect
They already killed tonight.
We'll all have your chance to speak. Call back the police. Tell them Hercule Poirot is on the case.
Oh. Wow, interesting. One of them. Yeah. Who's the killer?
Is this where she...
The attempt on my life happened approximately 2 minutes. You were the first to find the body at...
Don't you dare look at me like a murderer. You're old friend.
Every murderer is somebody's old friend.
But you have written so many clever men. You are, so far, viably. Which is why I shall now ask you to assist me in my investigation.
When do we start?
For me, our host.
I knew you were in there somewhere. All it took was a corpse, and look at you. Hercule Poirot all over again. Baba the Rabbit? Poirot! How the hell?
Oh, this thing can be in here. Someone put it there.
Where were you when Miss Reynolds?
We were in the music room.
When was that?
Midnight? Before?
And then you came running?
If I may ask, what is directly above this balcony?
The garden was our secret hide, my daughter's favorite place. Let it all die. Our bees made honey. My daughter, she used to tease me. All this effort for a teaspoon of wild that we can buy for 6 lire. We'd hope they'd survive. Poor things.
How did you come to invite Miss Reynolds?
Couldn't we get out of the rain for this?
Oh, mais non, let us enjoy.
Well, I read about her in a magazine, and out of the blue...
A letter from a stranger, but she would know you from the opera.
But it was the name she used. She said that she heard a message from Aspasia, the pet name that she used to use.
Aspasia, the great lover of Mithridates.
Mozart's first opera. It's my first starring role. Alicia was born 2 months. I found my voice because of her. Since I can't sing without knowing that waiting in my dressing room.
You will never perform again?
There is no music without her. I turned down marriage proposal. Said yes to
Charming chef Maxime.
She was a pompous ass out to marry the biggest Percy, and they got engaged. I tore out every flower in the car. I got on a boat to Istanbul. He must have found that I wasn't as rich. One of the best days of my life. He had met someone else. He called the whole thing off. That's when the worst days started.
Her illness.
Mine was on fire. She was like a little girl.
Thank you, Mr. Rick.
It's raining a lot. Yeah.
Well, housekeeper. A most you could get. Superstitious city.
But you are superstitious too. It's Palazzo, you believe it?
Marina may own it, but the...
And where were you, madams, when these murderous ghosts...
Make light. Go on. Why do you ask all these questions? I did nothing wrong.
That's what he does. Or used to helping him. You know, he's back at it. It's going well, like in your book.
Your silly detective from Finland.
He's making lists. Would you mind tell where you were at midnight?
In the music room with Miss...
You are absolutely sure.
I was watching the clock.
But you did not approve of the fortune. Older Satani 280. Do not suffer a sorcerer.
Bible warns against it.
Be drowned or thrown off a high balcony.
Not my call to be a nun before. Order habit, 9 years. At hospital. And I met Mr. Semina. He came to fix the roof.
Fix the roof?
Oh, God.
No, it's not that simple.
One final question. List, of course.
It's
singing.
Yeah.
Pardon, I believe that. You who fear the dark art, why would you even attend the same abominated act here at night?
One to whom I must answer. That is not you. Poirot.
Mrs. Olgason, what was your saint's name?
Maria.
You won't get far on a broken leg.
Jagged weapon. Not too sharp. Nails, maybe.
Anything else unusual?
Failed on classical art.
Foot of the left wrist. You ignore an injury as well as the precise time of death.
Stand staring at me. Stop. You think I'm a loony?
You all right? Just up here if you need me.
What's going on with him?
I wish you hadn't asked me.
Battle scars are not always of the best.
8th of April. 40 was all supposed to be over. We crossed the Rhine in the push for Berlin, found the gates at the camp of Bergen.
Oh, God.
Liberate. Nursing skeleton. Killed 2 the first day with milk typhus. All we had was aspirin and opium. We burned down the hut. I wrote Leo a letter.
A letter?
And then shot myself through the chest. I was told to stop practice.
Except for one patient, Alicia Drake.
Gave her to Rowena. Nobody else would see her. Not here. I've been her family doctor so long.
But you are at a disadvantage because you are in love with Rowena.
Lucky to be in her life at all.
I know this has been difficult. Could Alicia Drake have been murdered?
Alicia told me what she said. The children were torn. Listen, I wrote it off as a broken heart. She was going mad. She needed help. I gave her sedatives.
He gave her sedative?
Milk to the starving. Is psychic pain. A loony like me should have known.
Would you do it?
There's a girl singing.
Merci, Dr. Ferrier.
I think we see this for the trailer, right? Oh my god. Something's going to happen with the sink. Oh. So silent. Oh, hot water?
Suppose I'm lower on your list for the interview. I'll wait.
Terrifying Edgar Allan Poe. For a boy your age, perhaps Charles Dickens.
He's a bit silly, don't you think? My father's jumpy like you. All at Warner, battle fatigue's broken.
I was wondering. With you at midnight, yes?
In the kitchen waiting for Miss Rowena. You wanted to say goodnight. Her assistants came and just asked. They're still on your list.
The appointment is on my list.
You left them intact.
Oh. I'm afraid I do not know.
You're feeling things. Voices. All Hallows Eve. Dead. Or as close as they can be. You were dead too, sir. Even if only for a moment, see you as one of their own with something to say.
You talk like Miss Reynolds.
She only pretended to know. No wonder they got cross with her.
You have much sympathy with the dead?
Some of them are my friends.
Merci,
Hercules.
She's like this.
Desdemona, already? We can wait for the police.
I am Hercule Poirot, no?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and succeed well. The balcony into the canal.
My money's on the housekeeper. Rowena Drake needed the victim alive. Although that little boy.
Every theory, all the information is gathered.
And Liz, you really think the help had motive?
The help always have motive. First having to endure to be called the help.
Him again.
Those two criminals are not to be trusted.
Children, you might have mentioned that.
I'm telling you now.
Oh, it's flooding.
Did I do this with my sister?
It's raining outside.
That is my brother.
Desdemona and Nicholas are passports of forgery. Or Vatnivkin and Dorenia. Before which burned out of existence of all our family. Somehow we were still alive.
Creepy kid was there.
He has you coming in just after all
He is mistaken.
How long were you and Miss Reynolds? Over a year.
We managed before her.
Oh, yes, you stole.
We were thieves, not murderers.
We did what we had to survive.
Says Alicia Drake was murdered?
Pure phony.
She was magic.
So all of these seances, I did it.
Fake, a la show.
You see a meeting.
The control?
Oh, the fake show.
He ordered me around like a Dutch and flirted with Nicholas to keep him in night.
She doesn't blink. Yeah, this is suspicious.
We're going to Missouri.
And this man is suspicious.
Living on beads and my mix of men. The color, they had a film projector, but only half
Half of Meet Me in St.
We
Louis.
watched it over and over. Still don't know how it ends. It ends happily. 51-35. Kansas, where we decided to live. We only had to
She tears.
start over.
She doesn't blink.
Clang, 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 went the Charlie.
No, we did.
Brother already admits that you did. Your sister already admits that perhaps she discovered your theft and made threat. And wishing to avoid deportation or you, the trusted help.
If I'm trapped here, so are you.
Oh,
Does that mean that I killed her? Your motive, both unaccounted for. I'm changing my guess.
It's certainly possible.
You're doing that thing where you pretend to know more than everyone else in the world.
I as yet know nothing. It does not come without the tax. You woke the bear from his sleep. You cannot continue.
oh.
You hear this all around us?
I heard nothing.
Investigator has poached his egg. Bang to the head might be your limit.
Someone else is in this house.
Did you hear it?
Yes.
Me and you then. Listening. Wait.
Who's calling? There's no one there. Oh, there's the kids. It's the kids. It's fake too. He runs so fast. A haunting in Venice.
All right, come up now.
Oh my god.
You are not in any trouble. There's nothing to fear.
Who's this kid?
Came with the other.
This
children
kid
here.
is dangerous.
You have been.
Maybe she's the killer.
The other woman fall. Did you see? Someone push her.
Who are you talking to?
Child, you must have.
That I heard.
This is like Titanic.
Pipe, sounds like a blip.
Shaking. The cinematography, like it follows him.
From the basement.
There is no basement in it.
There is a basement, you lying. Oh.
Oh, see,
There is a
discovered.
basement. They are the killers.
No.
Doctor, the children's vendetta. You want to go down into that?
I wanna go down.
I think they never go inside this room. He found out a secret place.
They goes inside this room. Oh my god, so creepy. Oh my god. Ew.
You really did lock those children.
Listen, he's having a nerve storm.
Damn it, Farrier. Pull it together to your son.
There's a boat. What's happening?
The skeleton?
Dad. Me, I'm right here. You're with me. See me? You see me?
He's crazy.
Think.
What?
Needs his rest, don't you, Dad?
We're taking care of you.
You do.
Maybe he's the killer. He's crazy.
Or even the kids.
The kids?
Should have listened. I saw humans. Evil. You and me, we're the same wherever we go. In the basement there are bees. Upstairs there is an ordinary killer. Listen, believe.
Is he dead or asleep?
I can rest now in my music, almost soundproof.
Oh, soundproof. Bro.
Lock the doors.
We should lock it for his safety. But please, you keep the key for ours.
That couple
Peeking?
so suspicious.
Yeah. There's a tiger.
Time for more cake. Don't you pop
There's
it?
three people peeking. I'm very curious who's the killer.
Oh my gosh, I think all of them.
She'd say that.
Oh.
True, I did kill Alicia. Rowena believes what she wants. Medium saw Alicia murdered.
You do not believe Miss Reynolds of typewriter with message from the departed of.
A haunted house. Humans are so desperate to shape chaos. Double that in distress. Alicia was mentally ill. A proper doctor would have treated her that twitch salad.
Oh.
Honey, good on a cut. Ancient antiseptic.
It's not wildflower. Can't place it.
Alicia Drake.
Oh.
Sunshine, happiness.
Looks like he ripped off the half. Oh my god.
Alicia tore up the photo in her room the night I ended it.
Oh.
Last time we spoke.
So you did break off your engagement.
Looks like Chris Hemsworth.
Enough for me.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Kid, you came tonight.
Maybe they're related or something.
You Drake more than the money.
Some women, you marry them, you...
So, the mother did not approve of
She
you.
was all twisted with guilt, wanted to chase her around the world. I would never be the most important thing in her life.
All because a woman made you
I
feel.
returned to Venice. Rowena wouldn't let me see her or show her my letter. Next time I saw Alicia, it was in a coffin. Maybe it was my fault.
If you will permit your invitation.
I just remember the girl, the actress is playing only in the middles of the building.
Yeah.
Only the murders in the building.
A simple note.
Her name is Tina Fey.
Yeah, Tina Fey.
Cleanly typewritten, professionally anonymous.
Ah, that's all.
Apple. What?
Oh, that's it.
He can see the war?
His intel.
You were gonna expose some lies. They would have threatened to deck you.
You're right.
Guard dog, be useful. Get
A
it?
chair, yes.
Wrote Poirot thinly veiled. They saw through it, and you got famous. Infamous.
Infamous.
Dottore,
Thank you for you.
you want to interview me?
You turned on a cold engine. This 1 hour. Morning comes.
I almost died here. Palazzo, these tricks. Apples.
I trick of them up.
How did you become a
I
policeman?
do wish you would let go of them.
Right. I'll answer. My father was a cop. Family business, basically.
Yet you retired early.
I had the strength, but not the skill. I drank, couldn't sleep. You were a policeman once, you understand. You know, it's the last one you can stomach.
Case was it for? Why did you lie about never having been when clearly you had? And you precisely where to find the hidden telephone.
Oh.
Family deserved their privacy.
But you were the policeman when Alicia Drake was found.
I pulled her underwater. Retired next day.
Soon to become my excellent bodyguard. So many months my peace, absolutely guarding me from curious young men cast into the Canary at the Oliver waltzes. Why? Because you were in league. The authoress and the bodyguard working with the medium in the cajoning disdain, trying to bring me to this same.
Very worried about you.
Details of Alicia Drake's life provided by the policeman who was pressed by letter from me. Your own hands for free. The secret I come to make me believe the impossible. Mediums and magic, ghosts and God. Fame for the medium, a percentage literary standing restore. Woman who stumped Hercule Poirot Reynolds, but Ariadne Oliver. Apparently only God can.
Pickle them.
Personal invitation to the film.
3 flops. I needed a win.
You were.
She did do it.
Friends, you have admired. I wrote you up as a genius. Why shouldn't I use you to sell books? Genius. You're a fool. Black cloud that lures death. See, that's why you quit.
This is why you killed Joyce Reynolds.
Come on, you're tap dancing now.
Working together. We didn't.
Conceal murder!
Keith, come quick! There's someone else in there! Hurry up, hurry up! What's wrong with it?
The second murder?
I see that. Maybe for the pills or for the drinks.
He has to be alone. The only way in. You had the only key.
Not possible.
No, I was right in front of you.
He's shouting at someone. I hated him, but I didn't want him dead. Anyways, I was outside in with them.
So the doctor was alone in here.
Alone. A doctor, a nurse, and a doctor.
No other way.
It's one of them, right?
Nowhere is safe. None of us are safe.
It's only for us to prove that these parents are in reality not such. Come on, leave him. Let the detective detect and come to it soon enough. For once in your life, admit that you are up against something.
You asked why I stayed while their Amicia was wasting away. Serena stayed at early at night. One day I pleaded with her to take some rest. Promised to keep watch up to midnight. The voices footsteps were sleeping so soundly. Must have woken after I gone to the balcony.
And you would beg.
That girl. She died because I was stupid and I was scared.
I know. There's a picture. That's the kids he saw, right? Yeah, this one.
You always have the answer.
Oh. Oh, it's the missing piece. Oh, wow.
I'll leave this place and never look back. I will not wait to be next.
Tonight, we are all afraid. There have been two impossible murders.
Each murder appears committable.
As if the living have been killed by the...
Piers, you know
I
something.
know who killed my father.
Sit down, Miss Reynolds. Assist survivors, desperate and threat. Police commissary who has been in this house time. Death occurred. Oppressed, determined, avenging angel Olga Semenov. Keen on justice as she prescribed. A former love full of rage. Only the fragment of a photograph. Remember happiness. But there has been a third. The murder of Alicia Drake, committed by her mother.
What?
Murderer. Mother who killed her own child twice more to hide her terrible sin.
How dare you? After all I have suffered, little girl.
The girl had grown. You could not fathom losing her to a rage. You tore up your garden of rainbow flowers.
Howard, you're too far gone.
You replanted your garden with a rainbow, but with a single color that could give you back what you would not live without.
All night I am hearing, seeing things which are not there. I begin to believe in the impossible presence of a ghost, when in fact I had been drugged with an hallucinogenic poison.
But my covers were bare.
Found your honey in the linen closet.
Oh.
A poison flowering species of rhododendron.
Highest concentration in the nectar concentrates further when processed into honey.
Teaspoon of wildflower. Hi, 6 lira.
It's not wildflower. Can't place it.
They call it Delhi Bal, Turkey, where it goes. Rowena Drake traveled alone. Had honey, a mere teaspoon of this produces weakness or hallucination. You replanted it with that same toxic would produce poison honey.
I couldn't do that. Wouldn't.
Daughter was not possessed.
It's because...
She was poisoned by a mother who could not let her go.
Oh my god.
Who lovingly spoon-fed control poison honey in her tea, keeping her just sick enough to prevent a reunion with her repentant, weak, helpless yours again. Until a mistake.
Mrs. Semenov watched Alicia while you fell, and Olga grew when inevitably Alicia disturbed again. What to do? And not knowing the real truth, Olga Semenov did what she believed that you would. Served Alicia Drake calming tea.
Ooh, sweet.
Oh my god.
Alicia Drake did not run to her balcony. She had overdosed on your poison. Her heart had stopped in her sleep. You returned from your find her dead. Then you made your monstrous choice. You made the mark of vendetta. Cut her. You threw her into the car. Suicide. Theme of legend of ghost lover, blind and incapable. Found nothing to arouse suspicion and predisposed to superstition easily. The jar left in the linen cupboard, the housekeeper had got away with killing your own child. Till Miss Oliver drew my attention.
Where did all the money go? I can't afford to fix it.
There is usually only one answer. Blackmail. I suspect that someone had found you. So you pay for their side. Again and again you pay. Now, with your fortune gone and this house desperate to get out from under the blackmail, could it be? Obvious suspect was Dr. Ferrier. Perhaps he was not.
Oh.
He recognized the poison symptom. Then you received your letter from the unholy Miss Ren. Messages from your lost daughter. Intimate details, knowledge of your crime. Her services. Surely this was your blackmail. Had to be stopped to be safe. Miss Reynolds and Dr. Ferrier had to be stopped. But how?
Oh my god.
Seance. In a haunted house.
Perfect opportunity to conceal of those you suspected of blackmail. Hiding behind superstition, legend, clock struck.
So did you.
In your haste, you mistake of the mask. Posing of me, you find your target.
Mrs. Semenoff at midnight. We were together. I saw the time.
You saw the time on the clock in the museum where she had asked you to wait. Room, which is practically soundproof, which she herself had sealed and in which she had previously changed the time where you could not even hear.
It read midnight when it was.
After Joyce Reynolds' death, evidence discarded with a magician's touch.
About Ferrier wasn't anywhere near him.
She made a show of the locked door, giving me the sole key. But you would not kill Dr. Ferrier. Your murder weapon would be a telephone line from outside was the of the storm. Internal line
Remained clear. No telephone call would come from outside, only from inside.
in the dining room, sealed in the music room.
You've been blackmailing me.
Confess to him everything, staging your own daughter's suicide.
It's not possible.
And then you made your threat.
Exactly as I tell you.
Threatened to kill his son.
Let him leave him.
There's only a reason to leave. He did not do what you told him. What you told him to do was to take the knife.
Oh my gosh.
She killed my dad.
Miss Ren.
No, I'd never hurt her. It was an accident. It was my whole life. Poisoned her. To protect her.
Control her.
To keep her safe from you.
What? So it was her mother.
Couldn't let her go. It was mine.
What? There's a shadow? What? This is the ending?
He was the best thing about me. There is a soul. Gave her peace.
3 bodies?
Merci. We will rule Miss Drake a suicide unless you would like to make a statement otherwise. Can I at least see you safe for you to mean for
In the daylight, neither appears necessary.
the end it is you protecting me, Dottore.
Madame,
Live with me and Mr. Seminoff. Mind him as our own. It insists on a bit more sunshine.
you are a precocious boy, perhaps ashamed at how much he likes attention. Must not blame yourself for anything that happened in this house.
Why would he do that?
But it's all my fault.
You did not care for the money for yourself. Wanted to help your father.
Dad couldn't work. I only used money to pay for our bills. I didn't even know what to do with the rest.
Louis and Drake presumed the blackmail. It was nice.
It was obvious from Dad's story. Mad honey poisoning, like Mithridate from her of Poison King. I read all about it in one of her books in the library. Tested the theory.
And the blackmail letter.
It was the kids who sent the blackmail letter.
Perhaps there is a use for this money to make good of regret.
Survive before Miss Reynolds. Do better than survive. Promise we'll get to America.
Come with us, you two.
The police station?
Us to home, you to America. Search for two. We can help with that.
She had them.
Solved the case. That helped, didn't you? You heard her.
A chance, my friend.
Don't worry. People who die in this house always come back. See them again. Soon, Dad.
Oh.
I won't apologize. You've ruined my book. Neither living nor proof. Have to rewrite
As long as it does not include my name.
Never want to hear your name again. Just a house now. All debunked. You've got the look of a believer.
It was under the influence of subconscious mind, assembled facts ahead of the...
You saw. You know.
No, only that we cannot hide they are real or not. Make our peace with them. Live life somehow.
And how will you live your life?
Poirot. Your parents died one soon after the other, and your brother. Your trusted doctor is a beloved friend. Your brother was unmarried. Your family is not cursed. Strongly suspect your brother added a naming your doctor as beneficial members of your small family, which I strongly suspect he also murdered the natural causes at their deathbed. Your life is next in danger. You may wish to see. Please.
When
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Also, the American Umbrella.
Yeah.
Also, that's not haunting your family. It felt so different compared from the first movie and the second movie. This is a more kind of horror feel. You may not expect that. It turns out the daughter's mother used the poison, honey poison, I think.
From the plant.
Yeah, she added the dosage for her tea. This is add up all the dosage.
Yeah.
That's why she's not waking up anymore.
Yeah.
It is, of course, it's a lot of cinematic shot, everything.
And it's in Italy, so beautiful.
Yeah, you notice that in the first movie it's in on train, the
Yeah.
second one is in on ship, and the third one is on the house. Yeah, the house sand. So guys, don't forget to check out the reaction. For some watching series, and watch before, we watch favorite movies, and this watch marathon. Hit the subscribe button and the like button, and you can see comment color movies in the comments down below. There's also a bunch of upcoming more videos, and super to catch up guys. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. See you guys in the next reaction.
Jimmy
Moviria.
Bye.